This is the K-Class, one of the most versatile and reliable steam locomotives on the Victorian network. With a total of 53 built, they worked all around the state, able to tackle most terrain in Victoria, hence why they outlasted all other steam locomotives, lasting well into dieselization. Built in 1922 by Melbourne's very own Newport Workshops, a total of 53 were built, with the first batch arriving in August of that year. They were numbered 100 to 109, but would soon be renumbered to 140 to 149. Before World War II, 29 more K-classes were ordered from Newport. These entered service between 1940 and 1941, and continued the numbering scheme, being numbered 151 to 178. In 1942, 21 more were ordered, however only 7 of the batch entered service, where they were scheduled. 8 more were built, however the remaining 7 were never built due to the war. The first batch of K-classes received a couple of upgrades in the 1930s, such as new front ends which improved drafting and cylinder back pressure, and the fitting of compound air compressors and smoke deflectors. These engines were built to be as light as possible, but also as strong as possible, so they can pull branch line goods. It had a 280 wheel arrangement, also known as a consolidation. They had a 50-foot wheelbase with a 13-ton axle load. They had a tractive effort of 127.4 kilonewtons at 85% boiler pressure. Their boilers could withstand a total of 175 psi and hold 19,000 liters of water. They weighed a total of 104 tons, or 62 tons without a tender. All 53 used the standard Walschaerts valve gear and were 18.3 meters long. Their tractive effort was double of the DD class, which meant it not only achieved its goal, it crushed it. This also allowed the K-class to go on some of the steepest lines on the Victorian network. In 1925, Victorian Railways passed a bill which said all locomotives had to be able to be converted to standard gauge. This led to the K-class design evolving into the Victorian N-class, in case Victorian Railways standardized. The fact that even more K-classes were built after the introduction of the N-class is a testament to how versatile they were, even being able to turn on smaller turntables and raise the speed of branch line trains. They were so good that for a couple of years, Victorian Railways threw out their dieselization program in favor of building more K-classes in the form of J-classes. Even well after the steam era, they're still the most abundant preserved steam locomotive in Victoria, with 21 examples still surviving today. I would have explained the faults of this steam locomotive, but there are no faults at all. They steamed perfectly, would never be fussy, and constantly gave a smooth ride. Due to how they performed, many examples made it into preservation. Many were sold off to local councils as static displays in the 60s, and a couple have even been restored to working order, these being numbered 153, 163, 183, and 190, which now run all over Victoria, and 154, 160, 174, and 191 are being restored to working order. I'll leave a link to where you can see these runs in the description. The K-classes are one of the most adaptable steam engines in Victorian railway history. The fact that there's so many in preservation today really shows their versatility.